deliver consistent high purity products to
Blake, thanks for joining us today. Fresh off the back of some very exciting news from your Music Well Gold project in WA. Let's just get straight into it. NMR this week have reported some extremely impressive gold grades from an extensive sampling program completed at Music Well. Can you provide us with a high-level summary of the key takeaway from this announcement?
Thanks, Alex, for having me back. It's been a very busy few weeks for NMR, and I'm truly delighted with the results from Music Wells. The team did a fabulous job there. Our initial work program at Music Wells was designed to delineate the extent of the high-grade gold-bearing veins at surface, and our technical team has successfully achieved this. High-grade gold up to 129 grams per tonne, which is outstanding, identified in rock chips from the vein material excavated down to a metre deep. So that's just not from surface. It's not rock chips that are sitting on the surface. This is actually from the vein that we excavated down a metre in depth, and we had a rock breaker there to take those samples away. The average grade over 128 samples collected from the target vein was 3.16 grams per tonne, which again was outstanding. NMR is continuing to discover the potential of granite-hosted structures as a major source of mineralisation within the Eastern Goldfields. So we're extremely happy with the events.
Thanks, Blake. Now, given the seriously high grades that you're encountering at Music Well, has this impacted your strategy for Music Well? And can you elaborate a bit further on what your plans are to further unlock this project over the coming months?
Music Wells continues to shape up as a very exciting opportunity and has now become a big part of our portfolio. Music Wells, as you know, is located on the Eastern Goldfields and contains historical small-scale gold workings and is located close to 4 operating gold mines. So we know we're operating in a proven gold mining jurisdiction. Given what we have uncovered so far from our first 2 field programs, our planned EIS co-funded diamond drilling program has been expedited to start late July. So we've already booked the rigs. Our teams will be heading over there in the next 10 days, and we'll start our drilling program on these particular veins.
Thanks, Blake. Sounds like a very busy few months coming up at Music Well. Now, we also haven't forgotten about your exciting Palmerville copper project in North Queensland, which covers an area of about 1,800 square kilometres. Can you give us a quick recap on your plans for Palmerville, and when do you expect to be back on the ground exploring?
Yes, Alex, the team were up in Palmerville about 4 weeks ago. They did a field trip. They got some brilliant results in rock chips. They're working in the Fairlight tenement. The Fairlight tenement is traditional and has historic mine shafts there. So in the early 1900s, there was plenty of miners up there and they got results. So what we're doing is we're now focusing on that. We've got a regional air mag that's planned for probably August. The team are going back up in the end of July, and they're going to do some extensive work with the regional air mag. As you know, the NMR Palmerville tenements lie within the mineralised Chillago Formation, which is an extremely attractive place to be exploring, given it hosts the Red Dome and Mangana copper deposits. Unfortunately, we would have been up there a lot earlier this year, but the wet season has only just wrapped up. So the team will be up there within the next 3 weeks. So in parallel, we'll have WA Goldfields with our team of geologists down there, and we'll have Palmerville with team of geologists working on Fairlight.
Thanks, Blake. So clearly a lot of exploration activity for us to look forward to for the remainder of this year across both your gold and copper assets. Before I let you go today, can you just give us a quick rundown on your exploration schedule and what are you hoping to achieve over the next 6 months at your key projects?
I'll walk through each of the areas. So in the goldfields, as I discussed earlier, we'll have our drilling team with our exploration team, and they will start on the ground on the 25th of July. The outcome of that will determine just how deep this vein runs. On top of that, we'll be continuing more field work as we've got several other veins that we've located in very near proximity to the actual vein, where we've got these unbelievable results of 129 grams per tonne and overall 3.16 grams per tonne, which is outstanding. So we'll do our drilling campaign, understand exactly how deep this vein runs, We'll do some more understanding of the integral parts of the vein so we can model and understand what we can get out of this particular area. And we'll start to look at the other veins that we have located within the same tenement. Luckily for us, we've got Northern Star, who borders up against the tenement in Music Wells, and surrounding us there's many successful gold operators. So I think we're in the right spot for gold down in WA. Looking at Queensland, obviously we've had a exploration program that started in Palmerville. We will be getting back there. We want to start looking at Fairlight because, as I said, we had some unbelievable results in Fairlight, and now we want to see and we want to really look at the historical mine shafts that are up there, just because basically they're only going down 5 and 10 meters. So we want to see actually what they got out of it. We've got a regional air mag being planned for the end of July, and we've got a field team that will be up there for about 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll have a lot of results to report back from WA and Queensland. And then towards the end of September, our 3 Nullarbor applications for tenements in the Nullarbor, they should be granted, and we'll be looking to drill the first of those probably around about the first week of October. So that's a very exciting tenement. The first one will be a rather large, hopefully nickel tenement. And we're very keen on these 3 tenements. One of them's nickel, one of them's copper gold, and one of them is gold. So we've got a lot planned over the next 6 months. We've done a lot of work since we IPO'd. I mean, we're only 8 months old since IPOing. The share price has held up well. We're still 47% positive for any investor that got in from day one in IPO. And look, for myself, I can see this company really doing well over the next 12 months. And I think that our results over the next 6 months will prove that. But look, Alex, I really appreciate you taking the time to have a chat to me and get a better understanding of where Native Mineral Resources is going, and really look forward to giving you the results in the coming months.
Fantastic, Blake. As you mentioned, some fantastic results from that sampling program at Music Wells. So congratulations on that. We'll be keeping a very close eye on how things develop over the coming months. But as always, thanks for joining me.
Thanks very much.